In this video, I'm starting over with nothing on a brand new account and seeing how long it takes me to reach FC Champion 3 in head-to-head with $0 spent. This challenge may take 2 weeks to complete, 4 weeks, maybe a month, maybe even 3 months. But no matter how long it takes, I will reach FC Champion 3 in this video. So hopefully I could do it in a reasonable amount of time, but with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are on the brand new account, and as usual, I'm gonna have to do the account setup first before we could do anything else. But before we do that, I just want to show you it's currently 1:26 p.m. on Tuesday, June 3rd. Who knows when the challenge will end, but that's the beginning point. Let's now get into it. Alright, so the account setup is all done. I chose Real Madrid as my starting team, got Bellingham and Trent as my star players, and got the welcome pack. So we already have a couple good players for the team. This is the starting team that we had. Let's quickly auto build and then switch around some players. So first off, I'm going to put Rudiger there at left center back. Mendy's going to go in at left back. I prefer a more defensive left back. Tchouameni's going to go in there, and I'm going to swap him around with Jude Bellingham. And then finally, I'm going to put Mbappe at striker. So this is our first ever team, but we do have some more things to do here before getting into the actual grind and heading towards FC Champion 3. The first thing to do is to claim the 100 rated Sun here from the Football Center event. And the second thing to do is to complete the 80 to 98 exchange, because you could usually get someone decent out of here. Do we get a walkout? No, we don't. We get a handful of gold players. So we didn't get anything crazy, but we did get this 100 rated Sun who looks like he will be an insane player for us. I mean, look at those stats. But with that, this is going to be our starting team. I'm going to take this into a bunch of live events, like the Team of the Season event that's out right now, the Champions League event, which will give us gems, La Liga, which we could get players, and a lot of challenge mode events. All of these are going to give out great rewards, and my goal for the first couple days of this challenge is to just build up the team as best as I can to then take into head-to-head and make the beginning of the grind a lot easier, because there's tons of players we could get out of here that will make our team amazing. So I'm going to spend the rest of my time today doing that, getting gems, getting coins, and tomorrow we will have tons of rewards, packs to open, and players to claim. So with that being said, I will see you tomorrow for an update. Alright, I am back, and it is now 2:12 p.m. on Wednesday, and yesterday I was able to do quite a bit in the live events. So I played through the Team of the Season event, the road to the final, got the challenge mode completed some things in the Beckham's Chronicles. As you can see, we got some gems there, as well as claiming a Mascherano and a handful of Beckham players. But with all the grinding I did, I was able to get 22,000 gems, and we will be able to get a little bit more today, assuming we're able to get some decent new upgrades for the team. So this is the team I've been using. I switched to the 4-1-2-2 formation. It's very meta, so I've been using this. I got this player from the Beckham's Chronicles section. Of course, we got the Beckham from the same thing. And I got Casillas as our day 2 login reward. But because we have so many gems, it means we could open up a lot of packs. Although before we do that, I did start a league, and because of that, I'm going to be able to get a free 103 to 109 Team of the Season player. So let's get into this pack. We're going to have a handful of packs to open today, as well as tomorrow and later this week. Hopefully, crossing our fingers, we could get some good players from the team. This is a good start. We get French, center mid. I can't remember the guy's name, but I think he's decent. 103 rated Tolisso. So that's a good start. Of course, it is the bare minimum rating, but if we look at the stats, he's pretty good. So Tolisso is going to be our new starting center mid, but we do need some more coins and other good Team of the Season players to make good progress in head-to-head. So we're going to start off here with the daily 103 to 105 pack. I am going to save some gems today so that I could do this every single day. But who do we get in today's pack? We get Croatia. Okay. Striker from, okay, I was gonna say 103 rated Budimir. Okay, I don't think he's great. I don't imagine he's actually, you know what? 4-star weak foot, 109 shooting, 108 physical. He won't be great, but I can use him with Heung-min Son. So that's a decent start, and we will get into some more untradeable packs here in a second. But first, I'm going to open up some tradable packs to hopefully get better players that we could sell. And unfortunately, in the first one, we get a 100 rated, which means we're only going to get 15 million coins from that. I'm now going to get into the guaranteed 101 to 109 tradable Team of the Season pack, and we get a non-walkout again. He does look like a decent left back though, so maybe we should use him in the team until we need to sell him. But unfortunately, so far we haven't gotten lucky. I'm going to open up 2 more packs here, 1 tradable one and then 1 untradeable, and with that we should be able to get some more gems where we could go and open up a couple packs in the next couple days. So we're getting a Ballon d'Or player. Is it going to be Messi? No. Okay. Argentina, is that going to be Julian Alvarez? I think, yeah. 101 rated Julian Alvarez. He could be a great addition to the team, but I think he'll be more useful being sold because he does go for 35 million. So we have gotten pretty lucky there. But now to end off the packs for today, we're going to get into a guaranteed 101 to 109 untradeable pack. Hopefully we can get something good out of here. I've gotten players like Maldini, R9, and others, and unfortunately we don't, but we do get the left back, so at least we know that we could use him in the team and sell his other copy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these players into the team. We'll put Tolisso there at left center mid. We will put in our new striker. We're up to a 95. And actually something I'm going to do is switch over to the 4-3-3 formation to try to get a higher rating because Heung-min Son will be a higher rated player. I'm going to put Tolisso there in at left center mid for Valverde. And with that, we've now reached a 96 overall. We want to get to 100 overall because we're going to get gems for reaching 96 and 100. I'm going to put in our new left back there. We're up to a 97. We have that 100 overall right wing, so we're now up to a 98. And unfortunately, that's going to be all that we can do right now. So what I'm going to do is go back and claim the gems that we got for unlocking those different levels. We got 2,000 for reaching 96 overall, and we get 1,000 for reaching 95 overall. So with that, we're now at 3,500. And although I could save these for tomorrow, I just remembered I will be getting more gems from the Team of the Season event today. So we might as well open up one more pack and see if we could reach 100 overall. We want a defender, a right back, something like that. We get Turkey, okay, center mid. Okay, Benfica. Not even sure who this was. I thought it could be Çalhanoğlu. 105 rated though. He will actually be a great addition to the team. Those stats, 5-star weak foot with those stats, he will likely be with us all the way until FC Champion 3. So I'm going to put him in there for Bellingham, and we're still up to a 99 overall. So unfortunately, we won't be able to reach 100 overall today, but I think we should be guaranteed to get it tomorrow, especially if we spend some of the coins that we have. But I probably won't even need to do that because today, like I did yesterday, I'm going to play more of the Team of the Season event. We have tons of rewards we could get from there. I will likely complete the La Liga event, although I don't know for sure. We only have 6 hours left on it. And then I will also get into the challenge mode and complete the Europa League and Conference League ones, where we're going to get a handful of players, Mascherano's, gems, and coins. So there's still a lot to do, but once we get a decent team by tomorrow or in the next couple days, that's when I'm going to start the grind towards reaching FC Champion 3. So with that, I'm going to grind out the live events today. Hopefully we could get some good rewards, and I'll see you tomorrow for another update. Alright, I'm back, and it is now 12:22 p.m. on Friday, so it's been 2 days since my last recording, and I was able to make some decent progress in the live events. I haven't played any head-to-head matches, but I have been able to get lots of rewards and gotten very close to claiming some big rewards from these different live events. So as for Team of the Season, within the next couple days, I'm going to be able to get either Doué, a 103 to 107, or 3 Mascherano's. I will likely go for the Mascherano's, we will see though. Today I'm going to be able to complete the Premier League section, get Caicedo, some shards, or Mascherano's once again, and then I'm going to go for the other shards and Mascherano's in here. Bundesliga, Serie A, and La Liga, I still have some ways to go before getting the max rewards, but they did release a new one, which is Ultimate Team of the Season. This one you go through, play a skill game and a match, you get rewards like Mascherano's, gems, and whatnot, and as you complete it, you get some pretty crazy rewards, as we could see here, with the final one being Insigne, some shards, and Mascherano's. So the Team of the Season event is going really well. I'm going to get a bunch of great players from there. As for the challenge mode, I have been completing it, especially the daily challenge, which has given me some really great players to sell for coins. I was also able to complete the Europa League challenge mode before it ended. I didn't get to the Conference League, but the challenge mode event has given out good rewards. And aside from that, I've just been completing quests and whatnot to get gems. So that's why we have 165 million coins in the bank and 8,500 gems. So I haven't decided what I'm going to spend my coins on yet, but as for the gems, I do have 2 packs I want to open today. So first off, we have the 103 to 109 guaranteed. If we could get an Ultimate Team of the Season player, because they're currently out in packs, that would be amazing. We started off with La Liga, now we have Ultimate Team of the Season. This time we're going to get a goalkeeper from Ajax. I'm not sure, but he will likely be an upgrade for our team. I can't remember who we have in net, but 103 rated. Not the best, but we will take it. The other pack I'm going to open up today is one of the Champions pack because PSG was able to win the Champions League, so I'm going to go for one of these and see if we could get someone good. It is 5,000 gems, a guaranteed 103 to 109. This might be the wrong call, but I'm going to go for it regardless. EA, we do get okay, Team of the Year. Italy, it's going to be Donnarumma. I believe this version is 104. I could be wrong. Yeah, 104 rated Donnarumma. That's amazing. Even though we just got a goalkeeper, this version of Donnarumma is insane. He will be a great addition to the team and will likely be able to take us all the way up to FC Champion 3. So I'm going to put him into the team there. We're now up to a 101 overall, and this is what the team is looking like. As you can see, I have ranked up a couple players and trained up a couple players. The team is playing really well. Of course, the main position we need to upgrade is CDM, so we'll have to get that. Maybe I'll spend some coins and get 100 and whatever Rodri. But aside from that, I'm pretty happy with all the players we have, and I also got company as a login reward. I forgot about that. So this is where we're at. Later today, this weekend, and on Monday, I'm going to start playing head-to-head matches and get on that grind. And once I get to a point where I think my team isn't good enough, that's when I'm going to upgrade it again or start spending a lot of coins. In the meantime though, I'm just going to keep grinding the live events and doing all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we can continue to make some good progress on the account. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that for today, and I'll see you next week with another update. Alright, I'm back, and it is now 11:09 a.m. on Tuesday, and in the past couple days I spent a lot of time grinding out the different team of the season chapters. So I've made some great progress in all of them. I've claimed a couple players, and I'm very close to claiming even more. We're going to have tons of Mascherano's coming in and a lot more gems as well as other resources. So things have been very good. This is a current team that I have built. As you can see, there are a couple new players in the team. I got a Miri in one of the packs from the live events. I also got Locatelli from the 103 to 109 pack on the weekend, which is very good. We now have a true CDM, and this is the team that I've now built, which should take us pretty far in head-to-head. I was also able to claim the Dybala from the live event, but I believe it's Kokchu has been insane. This guy's stats, all 100 plus stats with a 5-star weak foot and great traits. He might be the best budget center mid we have in the game, and I actually just realized he is a center mid, so why don't we put him over there? I don't know why I didn't even think about that, and we will put Dybala there at center attacking mid, although I really did like him at center attacking mid. Maybe we'll switch him back in the future, but this is what the team is looking like. We have a 105 rated squad. Things have been going well. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to spend much time on head-to-head. I've only won about 5 matches, but as you can see, it will be resetting in just over 24 hours, so there's no point in grinding an insane amount before then. I'm gonna wait until after to go full throttle, but we will get to hopefully like world class 3 or 1 before then. Anyways, with that said, let's get into a guaranteed 103 to 109 pack, and then I'm likely gonna leave it at that for today. I will update you again tomorrow or Thursday. We will go from there. We get England, center attacking mid, Forest, that's going to be Gibbs White, 104 rated. So unfortunately, we did not get anything crazy out of that pack. I might put him into the shard exchange in the future because I don't think I'll need him for anything else. And I currently have 123 shards, and I should be able to get another 150 maybe from all of the chapters that I'm playing here. So we should be able to get one player for about 300 to 400 shards before the event is done in just over a day's time. Hopefully we could get the best rewards out of this event, and then from there, it's all about the grind, because I do think the next event won't be anything crazy. But with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that for today. I will see you tomorrow or in a couple days with another update. Hopefully by then I'll have made some decent progress in head-to-head. Alright, I am back, and it is now 1:59 p.m. on Thursday, and as you can see, the brand new Aqua v Inferno event is out. The new event is pretty cool, and it has come with some incredible new changes, which we will talk about here in a second. But in the past couple days, I was able to make a lot of progress and really upgrade the team with one major addition, and that is Olise. Now, the way I got Olise was completing the other chapters in the Team of the Season event, claiming the shards from those chapters, as well as buying some players and using them in the exchange. All of that allowed me to get 450 shards, and with those shards, I went for Olise because, in my opinion, he was the best player for that shard amount. And because I got tons of Mascherano's from that event, I was able to rank him up to red rank. He now has 164 pace and 160 dribbling, a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. This card is insane. I've already used him in about 10 or 15 matches. He's broken, so I'm glad that he's been added to the team. Dybala has been amazing as well. Heung-min Son has continued to do well, and aside from the main men, the entire team has played really well. The one other addition we made to the team was Vidic. This is from the new Soccer 8 event. I could have got him a couple days ago, but forgot, got him now, and he's been good in the defense, so the team is looking really good. I, of course, have 4.8 thousand gems, which I got from completing different events, as well as 86 million coins. We've been getting players. I've been completing the challenge modes and everything to get the amount of coins that I have. So things are good, and now we are set on a new grind because we have the new event, which is going to be a slow burn, but should pay out some decent rewards. And it introduces some crazy new players. I ended up going for Aqua because I wanted to get the Maradona. I didn't realize that you'd have to spend 1500 shards for him. I thought we'd be able to work towards him. But in the reward chapter, we will be able to get either Maldini or Zanetti. I will likely go for Maldini if I can. But like I said, this is going to be a slow burn. You play skill games every single day, earn some rewards, and over time, we will get decent stuff out of here. So that is a great new event. As always, I'm going to grind through the other stuff, but the main change and the reason why we're making this video is division rivals. And as you can see, they've made a massive change. Now, I don't know when this video is coming out. This change might have happened like multiple weeks or a month before you guys see this video, but this is day one for me and it's incredible. So we now have way more divisions that we have to go through. We have semi-pro, which is what I'm in right now. We then have pro, world class, legendary, and FC champion. And as you can see, all of the higher levels have 5 stages instead of 3, but I believe you only have to win 2 matches to go up each level. So theoretically, if we win every single game, we can reach FC Champion in like 42 or 43 wins, something like that. And as you can see, along the way, we're getting incredible rewards. We're getting Mascherano's 103 rated players, 104 rated players. They've really increased the payout and the enjoyment here of Division Rivals. So this might be one of the best upgrades they have done in a very long time. But what it did do is drop everybody back down to Amateur 3, which means we're likely going to face some demons in the early divisions here, at least in the first couple days before everybody settles into their divisions. But so far I'm in semi-pro 1 and I haven't faced anything too difficult. As you can see, I'm currently on 10 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, so we're doing okay there. And this is all with the team that I have been using, that 105 rated squad. So today we have a couple things that we could do in order to upgrade the team, or at least hopefully upgrade the team. We're gonna head in. The first thing is the league pack. We have a 103 to 109 guarantee from the new event. Can we get a big player? We also have a new walkout animation. Looks pretty cool. We get Argentina. It's going to be Striker from Betis. I can't even... Who's the Argentinian? Avila. Okay, I wouldn't have got that. I would have got it if it was Anthony the GOAT, but we get a 103. So that wasn't a bad pack. Let's see his... Okay, those stats are very good. We might try him out over Heung-min Son, but that's just one thing we have to do today. The next thing is going to be opening up a new extra time pick. I put in 4 players that we got from different live events in to get 4,000 of these extra time pick tokens. So we're going to get a guaranteed 100 to 107 tradable. We get a 103, okay? We will take it. I don't know how much he's going to go for. Likely 15 million coins, but we will take it. The next thing to do is to open up our untradeable pack for the day. They've upped it now to a 104 to 109 untradeable guarantee. So can we get one of the new big players from the event? EA, please. Can you give us somebody good? We get England, okay. Striker. Everton. Okay, it's not going to be anybody crazy, but what rating? 105 rated Calvert-Lewin. What are his stats like? Fairly decent, but the 3-star weak foot is not going to work, so we're going to have to put him into the exchange. So unfortunately, the only real upgrade for today would likely be a Villa there at left striker. We're now up to a 106 overall, which is very good. But aside from that, we can't make much more progress today, so all I'm going to do is get into some more head-to-head matches. I'm likely only going to be able to play maybe an hour or 2 today, and I'm going to try to get into, or halfway through pro, and then after today I likely won't be able to play until next week because I have an appointment for an MRI with my shoulder. I gotta put coloring in my joint. Apparently it messes up your arm. I don't know when. It might be a couple days until I can move my arm without pain. We will see, but I'm gonna grind a bit today and then get into the grind again later next week. And if this new format makes it easier to reach FC Champion 3, this video might be over faster than we thought. Anyways, that's a lot of yapping for today. I'm gonna get into it and I'll see you next week with another update. Alright, I am back and it is now 12:09 p.m. on Wednesday, June 18th, and this weekend and the past couple days I made some great progress. So first off, this is what the team is looking like. As you can see, there are a couple new players in the team. We have the Vidic, McGregor, and I ranked up the Europa League Suns. So the team is really good. It's playing really well because I've ranked up and trained up so many players, which is really important, especially for the higher divisions. And speaking of the higher divisions, we are now in World Class 3. So the new Division Rivals format has been pretty fun, I can't lie. Each of these levels we're getting plenty of rewards like Mascherano's, players, gems, and even some of the Aqua vs Inferno players. So we're getting great rewards, and most importantly, the grind isn't feeling too tedious, and that's because each level essentially requires you to get 3 wins or a combination of wins, draws, losses. And as you can see, we've made it as far as we we have with only 27 wins. I think I have 2 losses and maybe 4 or 5 draws. Now, I am expecting things to get a lot harder going forward because I have already played quite a few people with 114 overall teams, mainly because everybody was reset back down to Amateur 3, so we are coming up against some very tough opponents, but so far I've been able to hold my own, and with the new Star Shields, we haven't taken too many hits with our losses. So that's what's going on, but today we have a handful of packs to open to hopefully get some players for the team. So we have 3 packs we could open up here. We're getting right into a 103 to 109 of the Aqua vs Inferno. We get Germany. Center attacking mid is going to be Brandt, 107 rated. So I've really enjoyed using Dybala, but we might have to use Brandt going forward. That was an incredible pack. I will have to decide who I'm going to use here in the future, but let's now get into a 104 to 109. And with this, we have completed this event. We do get a left back. Okay, Brighton. What rating though? Because we do need, okay, 105 rated. We can always use a better left back and we will take it. 120 pace and 103 defending. He has high work rate, so it's not the best, but we will take it, especially for the formation we're running. Having a more attacking minded fullback is good. But now, because we claim that player, we're going to get either Zanetti or Maldini. I gotta say, this is a really tough decision. I want to go for Zanetti because he will be better than the current right back that I have, but so far my fullbacks have actually done a great job, and even though we have the ranked up Vidic, I think going for Maldini might be the better option. So I'm going to go for Maldini because then again, I could also get a right back for relatively cheap off the market if I wanted. So we have added the best defender of all time to our club, and now the final pack from the event for today, we're going to get a 101 to 109. I should have done this at the very beginning, but let's get into it. Can we get one of the big ones? We get Ireland, I believe, striker, Cardiff. I have no clue who this is going to be. It's 102 rated Robinson. So let's add our new players to the team. We have Maldini there at right center back, and we're going to get the new left back in. I'm going to rank up and train them up when I can, but this is the new team. It's looking really good. And just as I've been doing the past few days, I'm going to get back into the head-to-head grind today and try to reach Legendary 3 or so by Thursday or Friday. From there, the grind to FC Champion will hopefully be somewhat bearable, and we can actually get it done here in the next week or so. So that's the plan. Of course, I'm still going to use the live events to get rewards, but now the final thing for today is to open up our guaranteed 104 to 109 pack. I have been opening these up here and there in the past couple days. I just didn't record it. Didn't get anybody crazy except for the CDM, but this time we're going to get an England right mid. Okay, we already have him. He's not going to fit into the team, but I will exchange him for shards. But with that, that is everything for today. Once again, I will see you later this week for another update. All right, I am back, and it is now 3:45 p.m. on Monday, June 23rd, and this past weekend and past couple days, we have made so much progress that we're now in Legendary 1, and I'm currently 1 win away from reaching FC Champion. This is a team that I've been using. I can't remember if I said this last week or not, but Dalglish is a new player for the team. We got him for completely free. He's been incredible, and Nuno Mendes we also got today. He's completely free as well. These are just from gift packs from EA, but the team has played incredible. Olise is a demon. He's carried me all the way throughout the legendary ranks, and now we're 1 win away from FC Champion. Now, I do have a call with my shoulder doctor at 4 o'clock. I'm really hoping they don't call early because I'm gonna have to hop off this game, but hopefully we could get a win here, reach FC Champion 3, complete the challenge, and I could get good news from the doctor. Anyways, that is my opponent's team. Let's see if we could win this match. Good defending here. Beautiful. Dalglish. Send Olise on a run. Over the top. Can Olise get there before? Yes, yes. Wait, no. That is so unlucky. Oh, I thought I covered the cutback. That's so frustrating. Can we get a goal here? That should be... Oh, what a save. I haven't been able to score too many corners, but yeah. They just gave the ball right back to us. And we scored. Okay, we're tied up. Got a ball over the top to Dalglish. Beautiful. I'm going to try to go across. Can we get it? Yes, we should. There you go, 2-1. We got to hold on to the lead. All right, so crazy enough, I just had the phone call with my doctor. Luckily, it was so fast, and I was talking on speakerphone while playing the game. I had to cut off from the recording. But in the meantime, we did score another goal. So we're now 3-1 up. And it's looking like we'll be able to reach FC Champion 3. So, unfortunately, this final game is a little jank, but it is what it is. We just got to hold on to this lead. I'm actually going to go into defending. I've worked, like 3 weeks now to get to this point. We got to make sure we do not lose this lead. That's not good. And guys, we have done it after like 6 or 7 attempts. multiple different videos, probably a couple thousand hours of trying to reach FC Champion 3 on a new account with $0 spent. We have finally did it in this challenge. We got 2 stars for that win, and we're gonna see the beautiful trophy. We have reached FC Champion in FC Mobile. I cannot believe we have done it. To be fair, the new division rival format does make it a bit easier, but we did reach FC Champion 3 on a brand new account with $0 spent, and we did it in exactly 20 days. I started this challenge on June 3rd, and it is currently June 23rd. So 20 days, we're gonna get our pack with our players. Let's see who we get. We're gonna get, okay, I don't think it's anybody crazy. We'll just skip it. 2 104s, but we have reached the coveted division rival rank of FC Champion. I can't believe we've done. That's amazing. This challenge has genuinely been so enjoyable. I've really had a lot of fun playing with this team, playing through the ranks, and I really do like the new division rival format. Somehow, this was the team that took us there. All of these players are, of course, free to play. The biggest player was Olise. He scored so many crucial goals for us. Dalglish came in clutch at the very end of things. Of course, we can't forget about the Heung-min Son that we have over here. He was incredible. But honestly, 3 unspoken heroes were our 3 midfielders, Amiri, Dybala, and I presume is going to be Kokchu. These 3 guys somehow ran the midfield so well. And then of course our defense was incredible and Donnarumma played well above his stats. So this team allowed me to reach FC Champion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making this challenge. This was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.